Moonlighter is an action RPG with roguelite elements that was developed by Digital Sun and published by 11-Bit Studios. This game was actually kickstarted back in 2017 and raised over $130,000, beating their goal by over $4,000. And now, about a year later, it's finally releasing May 29th, 2018. The atmosphere for this game is very whimsical. If Stardew Valley and Legend of Zelda had a baby, it would definitely be something like Moonlighter. The music reminds me of the soothing and delightful notes and tones from Stardew Valley, as well as the art style is very similar. But it has the "don't go alone, take this" adventure of good old classic Zelda. The art, the way the light comes in through the windows, the colors, the creatures, the music, the weapons, the atmosphere Moonlighter gives off is 100% whimsical, fantastical adventure. During an archaeological excavation, a set of gates were discovered. People quickly realized that these ancient passages led to different realms and dimensions. Renoka, a small commercial village, was found near the excavation site, providing brave and reckless adventurers with treasures beyond measure. Quoted from the brilliant Moonlighter website, "We play as Will, the last owner of the Moonlighter store that's been run by his family for years. Ever since he was little, he's had a very intense interest in these dungeons. And honestly, I don't blame him. Ever-changing labyrinths full of treasure that literally appeared from nowhere whose doors are like teleporters? That's pretty damn cool. But young Will doesn't just want to wander into these dungeons and take artifacts to sell. Oh no, he wants to uncover the truth about the dungeons and get into the legendary 5th door that no one's ever been able to open. To do that, he's going to need more weapons, armor, and cash. To get that, he's going to need to sell more artifacts and invest in more different types of merchants coming to the village, which means his adventure is going to put his town back on the map. Oh, and yeah, make tons of cash money! I think, while the story is simple and familiar, it has potential for twists and turns. But this style of story, no matter how familiar, if written right, is always very uplifting and inspiring. And for one, I'm already cheering on our young, determined, silent protagonist. The gameplay for Moonlighter can be broken down into several parts: dungeon crawling, shopkeeping, enchanting, upgrading, and combat. But we're going to focus on the big two, dungeons and shops. With the dungeons, there are 4 main ones you need to go into and find keys in so you can unlock the 5th door, the biggest and most mysterious of the 5 dungeons. You also go into these dungeons to collect artifacts to sell in your shop. The dungeons, no matter how many times you enter one, are never the same, ever-changing paths and a variety of monsters to fight keep things fresh. You can find more than just artifacts in there as well. You can find clues about the dungeons themselves, as they are all truly a mystery. While delving, you can find artifacts and treasure chests. You use these items to either craft weapons and armor, or to sell in your shop. In your shop, you can pick what artifacts you sell, then assign them a price. Depending on people's reactions to the price, you can either make the item sell for more or less, until you get that perfect smiley face that means, "Ah yes, not too expensive and not too cheap. Yoink!" This game highly recommends using a controller. And I do too. Each action is assigned to the perfect button, and each action is seamlessly smooth. Combat is brilliant, shopkeeping is easy, and movements like dodging are a breeze. This game's control system feels like each and every part of it was thought out and tested thoroughly. As I've said before, never underestimate a bit-style game. Just like Stardew Valley and the Red Strings Club, this game shows any medium style of video game can be used to make something beautiful. The detail in the art of this game is sublime. Its art style in particular, while familiar, is also unique. The scenes, the areas, every part of this game is full of detail and wonder. So Moonlighter is a whimsical and interesting action-adventure RPG. It's beautiful with its sights and sounds. The combat is fun and engaging. The story, while simple, is still a good one, with our classic Legend of Zelda-like elements with silent protagonist. And a whole part of the game is making money from those life or death dungeons to fund your dream of going into a bigger, more dangerous dungeon. But if you like games like Stardew Valley, Legend of Zelda, or any other type of action-adventure RPG, I highly suggest you give this one a shot. It's a great game to chill out and have fun with.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and sub, write your most profound thoughts in the comments down below, and then check out some of these other videos.
What did it rain?
Find the link to our Discord server and other important stuff in the description below.